Syria's army said it is withdrawing from Hama, a symbolic and strategically important central city, marking a second major victory for a new rebel coalition that also captured Aleppo last week. In recent hours, with the intensification of clashes between our soldiers and terrorist groups and the increase in the number of martyrs in our ranks, these groups were able to penetrate several parts of the city and entered it, the Syrian army said in a statement released by the state news agency SANA. The rebels said they released hundreds of those unjustly detained from the central prison. Aleppo, Syria's second-largest city, was recaptured last week by rebel groups after a surprise offensive overwhelmed President Bashar al-Assad's forces and allied militias. The offensive was a major setback for Assad and his supporters in Iran and Russia, and has reignited a civil war that had been largely dormant for years. Rebel coalition reignites civil war in Syria. Syrian rebel forces led by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, a former al-Qaeda affiliate, launched an offensive on November the 27th, seizing territory and controlling Aleppo, the country's second-largest city. Hama is strategically located at a key crossroads in west-central Syria, providing direct supply lines between the capital Damascus and Aleppo. Rebels had failed to capture the city since the Syrian civil war began in 2011. Abu Muhammad al-Jalani, the leader of Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, the main rebel group leading the offensive, said his forces entered Hama to cleanse a 40-year wound. The HTS was created by Jalani after he dismantled al-Qaeda's Syrian affiliate, the al-Nusra Front, in 2016 over ideological differences. Jalani formed HTS in early 2017 and has attempted to turn it into a moderate Islamist group, despite Jalani's effort to distance his new group from al-Qaeda and ISIS. The United States designated HTS a foreign terrorist organization in 2018 and offered a $10 million reward for it. The rebels vowed to advance further south toward the city of Homs, another major city about 165 kilometers, 100 miles, from the capital, Damascus. Our heroic people in Homs, their time has come, declared a revolution against oppression and tyranny, said Hassan Abdelghani, the rebel spokesman. Syria's civil war began during the 2011 Arab Spring, when the government suppressed an uprising against Assad, who has been president since 2000. The country descended into a full-scale civil war when protests turned into an armed rebellion.